right, so good morning. We are sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders are relaxing away from our ears. Chin up, head level, eyes closed. And we're going to take a moment to set our intention for today's practice. So whatever your reasons for being here, bring them to mind in words or imagery. And now, having set your intention, release attachment to the outcome. Instead of holding rigidly to what you want, instead of comparing your current self to your past, allow your body to relax, allow your energy to flow, allow your mind to expand. Visualize now a beautiful box, a container of any size, shape, or sort, one that's worthy of all your thoughts for safekeeping. Into this container, place thoughts about nature, the weather, thoughts about the environment, thoughts about sustainability, place into the container thoughts about your relationships with yourself, with your family and friends, your relationship with the Creator. Your deepest desires for yourself, for your family and friends. All the thoughts that normally worry your mind during the course of the day, place them into the container for safekeeping. And as we go through our practice this morning, if these thoughts come creeping back into your consciousness, place them back into the container and return your attention to the breath. Reminding yourself this is your time. You've come here guiltlessly to stretch, to focus, to meditate, to heal, to grow stronger, to be rejuvenated, to join the mind and body in unison. In coming here, you love and care for yourself, so you in turn can love and care for others. Together we turn our attention now to the breath. Let's begin inhaling deeply through the nostrils, pulling the air in along the back of the airway, filling the lungs, allowing the belly to expand. And as we exhale, we're breathing out through the mouth, emptying the lungs, pulling the belly button in towards the spine. So let's take 3 deep breaths here. Ready? Deep breath in. And exhale. Deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Excellent. So this morning, we're going to start by sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders relaxed, away from our ears. Just giving ourselves a nice hug here, pulling the knees in towards the body, wrapping the arms around the knees. Couple deep breaths. One more breath here. Excellent. So we're going to start this morning. We're going to start with sage pose. So we're going to extend the left leg. I'm going to turn this way. So we're going to extend the left leg. We're going to pull that left foot in towards the body. Take a deep breath in and cross the right leg over the left on the exhale. We're going to bring the right hand to the mat behind for support. Sitting up nice and tall. And we're going to sweep the left arm up on the inhale and exhale that left tricep to the right knee. And now we're going to use the breath to go into the stretch. So the goal here is to rotate the torso to look back over the right shoulder. So we're going to use the breath. So every exhale, we're going to try to rotate and go deeper with the exhale. All right? So let's take a deep breath in. And exhale, pull the belly button in towards the spine, moving the belly out of the way. Inhale and exhale, rotating the torso. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Adjusting the placement of that arm, that right arm as you rotate. One more breath here. Very good, and let's release back to center. All right, so we're coming back into star pose, sitting up nice and tall. Very good. So let's take a deep breath in and exhale that right leg across the left. Let's bring the left hand to the mat behind for support. Inhale and sweeping that right arm up and exhale. Oops. Am I feeling it twisted? I'm sorry. You're bringing the right hand to the mat behind for support. And we're inhaling the left arm up. Did we do this side already, Maggie? I can't remember. It feels like we did. All right, so we need to go the other way. Sorry. So it's the right leg that's extended. Left arm comes to the mat. Inhale the right arm up and bring the tricep to the thigh. And so now we're going to use the breath to go into the stretch. Ready? Deep breath in and exhale, pulling the belly button in towards the spine as you rotate, moving the belly out of the way of that thigh. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Adjusting the placement of that left hand, giving yourself room to rotate. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Very good. Excellent. And let's slowly return to center. Very good. And we're going to release that left leg. Excellent. So we're going to come back to the top. Again, sitting up nice and tall, shoulders relaxing away from the ears. So we're gonna hug the knees one more time. One more breath right here. Excellent. Now we're going to go for a boat pose. So we're going to start in boat by finding the tailbone. So as we find the tailbone, we're balancing onto the tail, lifting the feet from the mat. So here, if this is difficult, or getting into full boat, which is here, is difficult, then you can bring your arms back. Use the arms as support. And you can lift your knees and stay right here. You can also keep one foot on the mat and try to lengthen the other. That's a modified pose. If you can try to lift your knees a little bit higher. Lift your feet and hold. All right? So we have a few different modifications that you can try. Let's try for the full one first. Feet up. Now we want to pull the belly button in towards the spine as we pull the thighs in towards the body. You want to relax the shoulders down and away from the ears. Very good. And now we're going to try to lift the feet. And let's hold here for a couple breaths. And release. Excellent. Let's try to do that one more time. Deep breath in. Pull the belly button in towards the spine. Very good. And gently lift the legs. One more breath. Excellent. And release. Very nice. So we're going to come back to where we were before, going back into a rotation. So going back to sage pose, lengthening this left leg. Deep breath in as we lift that right foot from the mat and exhale it across the left. Let's bring the right hand to the mat for support. Inhale the left arm up and release that left tricep to the right thigh. Deep breath in here and exhale as we begin pulling the belly button in towards the spine, going into the rotation. And remember, on the exhale, we want to adjust the placement of this right hand. All right, so deep breath in and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Excellent. And deep breath in and release. Very good. Let's lengthen the right leg. Sit up nice and tall. This time, as we transition, we're going to go for a forward fold. So let's deep breath in, sweep the arms up overhead. Now remember, we're going to stay nice and long, pushing forward through the torso, lengthening out, hinging from the hips, reaching for our heels, our ankles, shins, wherever we can get to. So we want to keep the chin up here, and we want to avoid tensing the shoulders. So we're going to bring the elbows to the mat, wherever you can get to. So if you're not lengthen all the way to your ankles or heels, that's perfectly fine. Let's just try to keep the upper body relaxed. Let's deepen the stretch. So let's use the breath. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Pull the belly button in towards the spine. Try to bring the torso closer to the thighs. Deep breath in and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Slowly guiding your nose towards your knees. Now if you feel like you need to adjust, feel free to adjust, gently lifting your thighs, your knees, backs of your knees from the mat. Try to soften the hamstring as you go. And let's take a couple deeper breaths here. Continuing the lengthening. Very good. Excellent. And deep breath in, and let's gently slide the arms back up the legs. Excellent. So here, let's take a deep breath in, cross the left leg over the right. Let's bring the left hand to the mat behind for support. I'm going to do this side before. Feels like we did this side. Or no, we didn't. All right. I'll get it together this morning. All right. So deep breath in, sweep the right arm up and release that tricep to the left thigh, left knee. And now let's use the breath to go into the stretch. Ready? Deep breath in and exhale. Again, pull the belly button in towards the spine. Try to keep the shoulders relaxed. Inhale and exhale. And remember, we're rotating as we go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Very good, and let's release. Coming back to center. Excellent, and we're gonna come back to staff pose. And let's go for that forward fold one more time. Ready? Deep breath in, sweep the arms up. And exhale. Slowly lengthening out over the legs. Deep breath in. And exhale. Again, softening the hamstrings. Perhaps alternating, lifting both legs from the mat. Deep breath. And exhale. Again, soften the shoulders. Tuck the chin into the chest here. Slowly bringing the torso closer to the thighs. Bringing the nose to the knees. One more breath. Very good. Deep breath in. And slowly slide the arms back up, the legs. Very good. All right, ladies. So let's come over onto our heels here. So we're sitting up. Very good. So we're here, we're sitting up onto our heels. So we're going to stretch our ankles, all the tendons in the feet this morning before we move on. And we're going to use this series of stretches to slowly come up to mountain. So I want you all the way up on your heels, on your toes, actually sitting back if you can onto your heel here. Very good. So from here, we're going to slowly lengthen. So we're bringing the palms to the mat. And then we're going to slowly lengthen. So as we do so, we're going to lean forward and then slowly lengthen the legs. Very good. One more breath here. And let's reverse. So lift the heels. And then slowly lower the tailbone as we come back into a squat and back to the heels. Very good, and let's, excuse me, let's go back into that. So lean forward, angle forward into your palms. Gently lift the tailbone, lengthen the heels towards the mat. And drop the crown of the head here. So we're in a full forward fold. Now for you, if it's not possible to straighten those knees all together, it's fine to have a gentle bend in the knees. We're just trying to get a nice stretch in the hamstring. One more breath right here. Very good. Pull the belly button in towards the spine. Lift the heels from the mat. Slowly bring the tailbone back to the heels. Very good. Excellent. And last time here. Deep breath in. Gently lift off. Lower the heels. And drop the crown of the head. One more breath in the forward fold. And here, if you can walk your hands back towards your feet, let's do so. Very good. One more breath. Excellent. And we're going to slowly come to mountain, one vertebrae at a time. So we're going to bring our hands to our insteps, right to the top of the foot. We're lifting our shoulders, so we're starting here with a nice flat back, and we're going to slowly slide the hands up the thighs of the legs, one vertebrae at a time. Very good. Excellent, ladies. So we're going to prepare for our tree series today. So we're starting in mountain. Feet are hip width apart. Tailbones tucked, shoulders relaxing away from the ears. Very good. Let's lift the toes, spread them out, and plant them. Lift the heels and plant them. Let's shift the weight to the left. Very good. Now as we release the weight from the right leg onto the left, let's engage the left thigh and calf muscles. So there's a gentle bend in that left knee, barely discernible. And let's grow our roots, strengthening that entire leg into the trunk of our tree. Sending roots down, all the way from the hips, down through the knees, down through the shin and calf, into the heel, down into the mat, up to the toes, across the foot. Firmly rooting to that spot. And now when you're ready, inhale the right leg to the place it wants to be today. And as you do so, try to turn the right knee out, bringing that right foot either to the upper thigh or cupping the knee into the instep, or just planting the foot flat on the toes or the ball of the foot on the mat. With the heel gently touching the ankle. And here we're going to bring the hands to heart center, or you can bring them to steeple or extended. As always, if you're unable to maintain your balance here, affected by many things, inner ear issues, sinus issues, weak muscles in the base leg. The challenge here is to still the mind and just plant the right foot, the ball of the right foot on the mat. Resist the temptation to try to control the body. One more breath. Very good. And let's slowly release. Coming back to mountain, feet hip width apart, knees gently bent. Shoulders relaxing away from the ears, tailbone tucked. Excellent. And find your focal point. Let's lift the toes, spread them out, and plant them. Lift the heels and plant them. Let's shift the weight to the right. Very nice. Now all the way, I said earlier from the hip, but it's really from the entire core. You're engaging your entire body here. Pull the belly button in towards the spine. Grow your roots all the way into your feet, connecting with the mat. And when you're ready, bring that left foot to the place it wants to be today. And your arms. One more breath. Excellent. And release. Very good. We're going to take a deep breath in here, sweep the arms up overhead. And on the exhale, we're going to hinge from the hips. Sweeping the arms forward and coming into a forward fold. We're going to reverse engineer, coming back to the mat, just as we did earlier. So let's take a deep breath in and exhale, pull the belly button in towards the spine. Deep breath in, come halfway up, and exhale, pull the belly button in, deepening the stretch here, lifting the tailbone higher. Excellent. Now keeping the hands on the mat. If you need to bend your elbows to do that, feel free. We're going to slowly bring the tailbone down. So let's lift off of the heels and slowly bring the tailbone down. Bring the tailbone back to the heel. Very good. We're going to go through twice more before we finish. So deep breath in, Lift off. Lengthen the legs. Drop the crown of the head. One more breath. Very good. Deep breath in. Lift the heels. Slowly lower the tailbone. Very nice. And last time here. Deep breath in. Gently lift. Lengthen. Very good. And last time here. Lift the heels. Lower the tailbone. Very good. And from here, we're going to come into corpse pose. So let's slowly lower the heels. Walk the hands back. Bring the tailbone to the mat. Gently slide the legs forward, extend. And slowly bring the shoulders, the arms, the back to the mat here. So taking a moment now to check in on the body. Let's identify joints that feel opened, muscles that feel stretched, perhaps we're more awake, alert than when we started class. Perhaps your heart rate is more elevated. Perhaps your breathing is returning to normal. Gently let the body and the breath return to their normal flow. Visualize a deep well as you peer into the depths. There is a tiny point of light way off in the distance. Imagine that you are turning the lever as you bring the light closer. You can see the wall of the well clearly illuminated. You can see the detail. And as the light comes closer to the surface, all around you is illuminated. Let that light signify, be the embodiment of your sense of peace. Slowly bring that light to the surface. Let that light shine into the dark spaces. Let your peace bring light and awareness. Ladies, when you're ready, you can slowly roll to one side and use an arm for support as you come to seated. Eat well, rest well, hydrate well. Be safe wherever you go today, and wherever you go, be at peace. Namaste.